Disney stock continuing to fall. Oh my god. It's actually this really is the worst it's been. $83 was kind of the worst it was talked about. Now it's already dropping down. What is it? I saw it today. It's dropped down to $81 today. So this is the worst
But
it's
didn't you
been
just
in.
buy some last stream?
I bought some like 2 days ago. I'm actually like happy I did.
Why? It just
I've been
dropped.
buying the Disney stock because it's dropping. That's why I'm buying it.
No, I know, but
I mean, I
you
still,
bought it
dude,
and then
I
dropped
still bought
more.
this.
How
It only
how do you know,
dropped like
like,
a
it's so
dollar.
much longer to wait for the rock bottom?
I mean, I don't know if it's gonna go further past this, but I've been dropping in this range of like it's been $83, 84, now it's 81. Within that range, I've been buying it, which is pretty good. But yeah, so what
I'm at the
happened
point where I'm
yesterday
gonna
is
start
kind of
like telling
why.
everybody I know to buy some.
Yeah, but you know what though? I've heard stock investors say they don't think Disney's gonna bounce back, but I don't buy that. I don't buy that one bit. I think they will.
Well, they're
What
not
happened
watching all
yesterday?
these shitty movies like we are.
Yeah. But what happened yesterday was they at this was 8 p.m. yesterday. Um, they went dark on Spectrum, which Spectrum is the second biggest cable provider in America. You know, I know we don't really have it in our area. We have like Optimum and shit and Verizon and
I've heard of it.
Cablevision has dominated this area. Yeah. Actually, I've actually always
Yeah,
heard
I've heard of
notoriously
Spectrum. I just I don't have it. I have
no,
Optimum.
no notoriously I've heard it sucks shit. By the way, Optimum sucks shit too. Cablevision's fucking Dolan's. They own that shit. Verizon's way better. But
Yeah, we're all financing his shitty ass Bruce Springsteen ripoff band.
yeah, dude, I'm telling you, like, because I have
You have any
Verizon,
clips of that? Jeffrey
and
Dolan's
I don't
rock
really,
band.
I don't have any clips of that. No, I don't want clips of that.
I
But
wouldn't
yeah,
want
they
that
went
on my
dark.
computer.
They went dark yesterday at 8 p.m., which is the exact start of college football's kickoff on ESPN. So like 15 million people like saw ESPN being blacked out because of this whole thing. It's fucking crazy. There was a lot of like shit. I saw this on Twitter. People were talking about it. What they had on their cable channels, and this is like I don't know. Disney owns like 15 different channels and shit. So, but Spectrum was like really giving it to Disney, saying they had all these like pictures, like screenshots on their channels, saying like our negotiations are trying to be fair to the customers, and that's why this isn't happening. And then they had this QR code to take you to the landing page to talk about this, and they're saying we're on your side. I mean, I'll say this. I've always heard Spectrum was like pieces of shit, that their service sucks. So take that with a grain of salt. Like, and like, don't act like these cable providers are the good guys. They are not good guys. So I will say that. Like, these people are not good either. But pretty crazy, especially at the timing of what is happening. You know, right with college football, ESPN. We're gonna have Monday Night Football on ESPN. So like you're like a week out. It's a smart thing for Spectrum to do because it's like we're a week out from Monday Night Football. Like people are gonna want to fucking see that. 15 million people in America probably some of those people are gonna be concerned about that. But yeah, they're completely calling Disney out. And I guess this is something that's been on the fence for a while. We've heard things. There's been ongoing negotiations with the Charter Communications at Spectrum, um, and Disney has had successful TV providers across country, and we're committed to agreeing with something they said. But meanwhile, this all did not work. They wanted, and that's the thing is like they want more money, Disney, and Spectrum was like, well, what the fuck? We can't increase the price this much for our customers, which is cool, but also you think about this. Spectrum is a cable provider, and Disney, who's so into fucking streaming, they're just trying to fuck them over. Like they're not making enough money on the streaming network, so they're like, we're gonna upcharge our cable prices. So that's essentially what happened. And they're like, well, why the fuck are we gonna do that? Just to we're just gonna bend over and get fucked in the ass for you guys? Like, no, I don't blame them on that. Especially with like everyone's cutting the cord. It's a big thing. Like that's something that's been happening for a while. And I mean, again, I don't blame anyone on that. I think cable's kind of shit because really, when you think about it, I've been a cable user for a while, but like How many fucking channels do you watch? You watch like 3, 2, 3, 4 maybe? Like, is it worth it that you have fucking 500 channels? It's kinda stupid. That's why I get, like, the whole streaming decision, because most people don't watch anything, or they watch these streaming. I mean, network TV sucks, so maybe that's ABC's, CBS's fault too. But yeah, other media stocks are tumbling. Yeah, other TV stocks are tumbling because of that. So it's kind of been happening for a lot of things here, because it really just makes you think this is probably gonna happen with every other cable company. So ESPN could be going out for Optimum, could be going out for Verizon. This is gonna happen across the country because Disney is gonna want more money for all their shit. Because in the end, they're fucking losing money hand over fist. So that's what's not good. That's something that's actually pretty fucking bad. Especially for the typical person. Like, that's not a good thing. Um, yeah, we're on the edge of a precipice here. They're trying to move forward, and they're even saying Spectrum's kinda saying, like, "We might just say fuck it." Like, "We might just say fuck it and not offer cable. We might just be the internet provider." There just seems to be no point. I kind of think they're probably right on that. I think we're sort of seeing the death of cable. I mean, I don't I don't think I'd wanna pay for it if it wasn't for sports, but that's really it that's keeping you there. And even Disney is talking about, which I think pisses off Spectrum and these other cable providers, they're trying to make a streaming service with Amazon, have an ESPN completely off cable, that just be a direct to consumer cable package of their own, which is crazy because I'm hearing upwards of, it could be like $20 a month, which would easily be like the most money you're spending on a streaming platform. And I think a lot of people would do it if that was the only option. People would do it. But it's also, consider this cable, you're gonna probably pay $100 a month anyway. So if you kinda package Netflix, I don't know, $15, another one $10, another one 30 bucks or up to there, $40, and the ESPN on top of it, you're looking at, like, still probably cheaper than paying for cable. So I think that's why a lot of people have kinda stopped it. Yeah, and approximately 25% of our video consumers are regularly engaged with Disney content is what, Charter's saying, which, fuck, I feel bad for those people. I watched, Ahsoka, so shit, that ain't good. Yeah, here's what Spectrum has said when they were talking about this. They have a whole landing page for this. This is Disney ESPNfairdeal.com. They went really spiteful and made this landing page, which is it's a little over the top. Walt Disney Company is doing the program from Spectrum, which helps create hardship for our customers. We offer Disney a fair deal. Who knows if that's true? That's what they're saying. I think it's probably true. They're demanding excessive increase. They also kind of want you to buy all their packages. The whole thing is about a bundle. They like want you to buy a bundle, where that means you're gonna have to have all these shitty networks that you might not want. Like someone who wants ESPN and watch fucking college football and get drunk. Do you think or ACCN watch college football and get drunk? Do you think they really give a shit about Nat Geo Nundo or Baby TV? Like they don't. They don't. But they want you that if you want that, you have to buy everything else. So that's, I think, part of the deal that's gone bad too and sour. It's gone sour. But here's this Disney stock. It closed today at one of the lowest numbers I've ever seen for Disney. It closed at $81.64. You could even see, like, look at this 5-day drop. Look at the drop. Look at the drop you see right there. And then you're gonna go like, look at this month drop. Like, look at the projections here. Look how low this is dipped. And look at 6 months. Look at like what we're looking at. Like in May, this was at $100, a stock. Now we're at 81. That's a big drop. And even like look at this. Like in February it was at $113.
I know, but where's the bottom?
In September it was at 116. This is the bottom. We're at the bottom. In March 2021.
Don't you always think you're currently at the bottom and then it gets worse? I
This is the
mean,
worst it's been.
this
This is the
Snow
worst it's
White
been.
shit
Like
feels like the nail in the coffin. Hopefully, right?
I don't know. This is the worst it's been. Like, all right, we're talking like the streaming
You
era.
don't think Snow White is like the last gasp of tanking, and then we're gonna go back? Not go back. Like maybe this might be when it turns around, or
Yeah, I think there is something to this writer's strike. I think this is. I think they're trying to dump all their shit. I personally think that's a big thing. They're trying to dump all their shit so then they can kind of start new. That's what I'm thinking.